Hey friends, this is Waylon. Good to see everyone, or good to see nobody, but good to be with everyone. If you're just tuning in, please say where in the world you're from. I'm doing a daily video series to try to get our YouTube community going again. We took a couple years off from YouTube. There's just too much to do for independent media these days. If you're just tuning in, say where in the world you're from. Hey, Dr. Sunri. And would love to see, that sense of international community. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on Instagram. So we got Vancouver, British Columbia, Wild Heart Essential Oils. Who else do we have? We have Goddess House in Centralia, Washington, by Jenny, Toronto, Humerick, Massachusetts, Aurora, Colorado, New York City. Let's see some Facebook. Let's see some YouTube. YouTube is quiet. We have 35,000 subscribers, but it's pretty dormant. We got Athens, Georgia, Nyack, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kissimmee, Florida, Annapolis, Maryland. We have Katie from Florida on Facebook, and we have Anne-Marie from Sydney, Australia. We have Virginia, J to the Tay, Columbia, Maryland. I might have said that. Colombia. Who else do we have? A couple more, and then we'll hit it. We're doing a daily video series. Sarasota, hello. Okay, so I wanted to recommend, first of all, if any of you, is anyone here, give me an emoji. We got Denmark. Give me an emoji or a heart or a sign, a comment. If you're curious about Buddhism, if you're curious about a recommendation for a wonderful, wonderful Buddhist book. I don't think I have it with me, but I wanted, hello, Mexico, Uruguay, Julian, thanks for being here. So Canada, I didn't want to interrupt once we got going, but it's so nice to see some international friends here. Great Ocean Road, Victor, Australia, Calgary, Trinidad and Tobago. Excuse my ignorance. I need to travel a little more. So are we curious about wonderful, accessible, yet profound Buddhist book? So I'm seeing a lot of yeses and emojis. So, and hearts. So many of you will know it, but many of you won't. It's called Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. And it's by Suzuki Roshi, who is gentle, who is fierce, who is humorous, who is sweet, who is kind. But that's not all. It's not just a recommendation of a wonderful Buddhist book that all of you should buy, not on Amazon, please, at your local independent bookstore or your used bookstore. We really need to support local. Let's hear it for independent bookshops, for used bookshops, or libraries. Support your local library. Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind by Suzuki, like the car, Suzuki Roshi. I can't write it down, but Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, pretty easy. If one of you could write it down on Instagram, I would deeply appreciate that. Or on Facebook, Hey Costa Rica. So the tip that I wanted to share from this Buddhist book, I wanted to recommend this book, recommend that you don't get it on Amazon. We don't need to feed the big boys, the man. We need to feed our mom and pops, our communities right now, more than ever. We all for that. The tip from that is when you're mindless, when I'm mindless, when you're speedy, when you're forgetful, when I'm speedy and forgetful. So I thought about doing this video because I just like to think of thank you so much, folks, for typing it in. It's a thoughtful community. So I like to think about the videos kind of spontaneously. And this one, I have to set up my laptop for YouTube. I have to set up my laptop for Facebook. I have to set up my phone. And one of my laptops turned out to not. First of all, I forgot one of my laptops downstairs. I thought it was upstairs. So I had a moment of irritation. Oh, I'm trying to get this done. I want to get downstairs, hang out with my fiance. And we want to cuddle. We want to catch up. She's been in Denver for a few days. So I'm irritated. And then as I'm thinking about what to do for the video, I remember this wonderful sort of principle or tip in Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, which is, has anyone read it? Do you remember? It's the fly. The fly is the symbol of that book, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. Why would a fly be the symbol of mindfulness or wakefulness or Buddha nature or meditation. Can anyone remember, why is the fly, an irritating fly buzzing around, the symbol of meditation or of Zen or of beginner's mind? If anyone gets it, great. But I'll just plow ahead. So then I bring my second laptop up because it was downstairs. I thought it was up here in my desk in my office. So I get here, I open it up, and it's out of juice. So I have another moment of irritation. God darn it. I'm forgetful. I'm mindless. So I run down to get my charger to plug this troublemaking laptop in, my YouTube laptop. And I'm using some old laptops here. So as I'm doing that, I'm going down the stairs. I say, this is like the fly in Zen mind, beginner's mind. I'm not seeing anyone remember. There is one good guess, though, from Monica. So the reason is that when you're meditating, right, you're doing your meditation practice. It's serious and profound and spiritual. You get a little self-important. You get a little serious. And then this fly is buzzing around, and you're irritated. How dare this fly interrupt this holy, spiritual, Buddha practice of the present moment? But what is the fly? The fly is the present moment. The fly is wakefulness. The distraction, the mindlessness, is reminding you to come back and be present. So it's so funny. There's a little bug flying around right now. So Suzuki Roshi, it's so beautiful and so profound, uses the fly, the irritation. You know, you might be trying to do something important and your little baby is being noisy, or your dog is going crazy, or the college kids next door are having a party, and you're bothered because you want to relax or whatever. The irritation, the distraction is a reminder to come back. So instead of just using your breath, no, you're not the fly so much. I might be the fly. I might be irritating. But no, we're not the fly so much. Oh, yes. Heidi, perfect. I get what you mean. So yeah, your distraction, the thoughts that distract you when you're meditating themselves can be used to wake up your mindlessness. Exactly. Heidi's smarter than me. She's faster than me. So basically, you can use the distraction, use the mindlessness to remember mindfulness and come back to the present moment. And that's it. So Zen mind, beginner's mind, irritation, used bookstore, local bookshop, not Amazon. You are the fly. Heidi, that's her quote. And thank you so much. I'm doing daily videos and podcasts. Go check out our podcast. If you want to support Elephant, please, elephantjournal.com/subscribe to keep these daily videos and our podcast going. Please check out our podcast. Thank you for all the hearts, Instagrammers, and let's see how we're doing on Facebook. Pretty well. And if you also want to help us out, go over to youtube.com/elephantjournal or Elephant Journal on YouTube and subscribe. Help us come back. It is quiet out there on our once burgeoning strong YouTube. We have many videos with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. Not lately, because, part of our mindfulness independent media practice is to not try to do everything well, but ultimately we kind of do need to. So thank you so much, and may it be of benefit. My best wishes to all of you. May your distraction be a impetus and an inspiration to come back to be present. Thank you so much. Done and done from Goddess. Thank you so much. Closing YouTube.